Hey Joey, how's it going?
It's going good. How are you?
Good. From fall last year to this point, where do you think your game has improved the most now, a few months into your Cougar career?
I think my game has definitely improved mentally. I'm able to read the defenses better and understand what I need to do on certain plays and break the routes depending on what the defense is doing. And I also think that with Nard and Travell in front of me, I'm learning a lot from them, and they kind of help me through because they have more experience than me. And so I'm understanding what they do and putting that into my own play.
And last season, was the mental aspect of it sort of the most challenging part, or what challenged you the most transitioning from high school ball to college football?
I think the most challenging part was definitely the speed of the game. In high school, you have more time to react to certain things, and um, defenses just there's always one person who you can go against who you know you're going to beat. And then up in the college level, everything's just way faster, and everybody's here for a reason. So it's harder to run routes against them, I guess, but you still got to find a way.
And Coach Rolovich just told us that you're most likely more than comfortable playing both slot positions. Do you feel like your game is equally as talented in both positions in the slot?
I do. I think that that's all mental. It's just one position, just on the other side of the field. If they want me to go somewhere, then I'm going to go there and just play how I need to play.
And on the defense, in terms of the defensive backs that you faced this spring, is there one that's really jumped out to you that's improved the most from last fall?
I think all of our DBs are special and have their own talents in certain ways. HD um, Elite has definitely grown because he wasn't always a safety. He was more of like a nickel, and now he's playing safety and he's working his butt off, and he's doing really well out there. So I'm excited to see what he does.
Thanks, Joey.
Yep, no problem.
Next one's going to be Theo Lawson. Go ahead, Theo.
Hey Joey, can you just talk a little bit about your general experience in Pullman, maybe off the field, coming to college in the middle of a pandemic, and what that's kind of been like as a freshman, kind of experiencing not only a new football team but new surroundings and making new friends and everything like that.
Yep. So when I first got here, I couldn't really do much. I was quarantined for the first couple weeks, and then I met the new players, the freshmen, and then we all started working out together. Other than that, I haven't gone out too much. I've strictly hung out with athletes, and honestly, it's not too much different for me. In high school, I was never like going out too much. I had a small group of friends, and those that I trusted, I just hung out with. And so partying and stuff like that, I mean, it's the college experience, but football's the mindset right now. So
Did you have maybe a welcome to college football moment last season, whether it was during a practice or in a game that kind of surprised you and it was like, I'm playing D1 FBS Pac-12 football right now?
yeah, actually, especially being up here because I'm from California. And so our very first snow practice, I mean, Coach Rolo, Jaden Delar too. The snow was absolutely insane. All of us were just kind of freaking out, like we didn't know what to do because I've never played in snow, so I didn't know exactly how to break down certain routes. And so that was definitely a game changer for me.
Did you want to put on some gloves because I know you generally kind of prefer the no glove approach, and were you tempted to put on some gloves in the snow last winter?
No, sir. So I actually like being able to feel the ball when it touches my fingers right away and be able to react to that. And so I don't really like gloves no matter what the weather is because if I have a hand warmer, I can just put them in there if they get too cold.
Have you ever played with gloves at all, or has that been kind of a lifelong thing?
Um, the last time I wore gloves, I can't remember if it was sophomore or junior year, but it was my first game of one of those years.
Yeah. Do you ever get pressure from teammates or coaches or in your past in high school or before that to wear gloves, or have you been pretty steadfast to sticking to the no glove approach and everyone just kind of knows at this point?
Yeah, so in high school, I had a coach head coach come in, a new head coach after our coach left, and he was a little surprised when I didn't wear gloves, but they just go to know it. And then up here, I get a lot of comments just joking around, especially when I drop a ball, and they're like, "You got to put on gloves," and I just start laughing because I know I don't need them.
Yeah. You talked a little bit about Renard and Travell. What's it mean to have two of the most kind of respected senior leaders and two guys willing to help you out in your kind of specific slot position group?
It's awesome, honestly, because if I'm not in, I'm getting mental reps from them. And if we're both not in, I could ask them questions and wonder why they did something on the previous play. And then even if I don't know for sure, they'll teach me up on it and tell me how to do it the right way and how I can fix my route depending on what the DB's doing.
You also had a chance last year to help a little bit in the return game. Are you kind of hoping to do some more kick return and punt return this year if it's kind of the opportunity presents itself?
I mean, if an opportunity is there, I'm going to go for it. I don't know too much what the special team coach is thinking right now, but whatever he thinks, I'm going to go with.
Are you going to have your family up here for the spring game on Saturday?
Yeah, my father's coming. My mother could not make it, and my sisters could not this week. So.
Okay, awesome. Thanks, Joey.
Yep, thank you.
Let's go another one. Ryan Root. Go ahead, Ryan.
Hey, Joey, playing in your first ever spring game on Saturday here. I mean, what does it feel like to partake in such a kind of beloved tradition here by the community?
I'm excited. I mean, I've never really had a spring game. We've had scrimmages in high school and stuff like that, but I know the community here is absolutely wonderful, and I'm excited next year too because there's going to hopefully be an audience there, and we're going to make it fun no matter what. All of our team, we're all family, so no matter the outcome, we're going to have a blast.
And playing in this game on Saturday, what's something that maybe you personally want to achieve, maybe as yourself as a player, or maybe on offense? I mean, what's some questions that you may want to answer on Saturday?
Not much. I'm just going to take each day at a time, see what I can do and see what I can overcome in that moment and work on something new each day.
And how competitive do you think this atmosphere is going to be on Saturday between the Crimson and Gray team?
Yeah, I think it's going to be super competitive. That's how our team is, and that's how it should be. We all want to win, and whether we're going against each other or we're on the same team, does not matter. We're all going to go at each other's throats.
Thank you.
Yep, no problem.
All right, we have time for one more for Joey. Last chance. All right. Thanks, Joey.
Yep, thank you.